All right, we will find a comfortable seat to start. As always, I invite you to close your eyes. Just relax. Maybe take a few deep breaths. And as we move through practice today, we're going to be working on opening up our chest, our heart, and our shoulders. I know during these weird times, we all find some stumbles along the way, but keep your heart open. Good things do keep happening. Had a lot of exciting news in the family recently, and a lot of good new opportunities for everyone to look forward to. And if your hands are not already there, bring them to your knees or your thighs and just begin to take some gentle circles with your torso, making them as large or as small as feels good for you. And then take the circles in the other direction. And find stillness. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, pull it in through heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, pull it in through heart center. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up, grow tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, pull the energy through heart center, but keep that lift in the spine. Place your hands in front of you, cross over your knees. Come find a tabletop position. Inhale to drop your belly, open up the heart. Exhale, round the spine, press the mat away. Inhale, dropping the belly, opening up the chest. Exhale, round the spine, gaze towards your navel. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, round into your cat. 1 more, inhale, drop the belly, opening up the heart. Exhale, round the spine, turning inward. Find a neutral spine. Just take a few circles around your wrist. And then circle out the other way. Come find stillness. Inhale, extend your right leg long behind you, hip height. Try to keep a nice flat back here. An option to stay here or also extend the left arm alongside your ear. Inhale here, really feel your core engage, not just your belly, but your glutes, your back, really keeping yourself stable here. And on an exhale, curl your knee to your elbow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, open. And last one, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, back open. Leave the right leg lifted. Don't plant your left hand. Bend your right knee towards your seat. Reach around with your left hand to grab the right foot, if you can. If you can't, you can just hang here holding the bent foot. If you've got your foot, kick your foot into your hand, pull your foot towards you with your hand, taking this bow shape, which is called tiger's pose. Really nice. And then gently release your left hand back to the mat. Tuck your right toes so your leg is still long. And gently rock forward and back with the right ball of the foot on the earth. Just open up that calf. And find stillness. Kick the left foot out about a 45-degree angle. Spin the right heel down. Inhale, peel the right arm up towards the ceiling. Coming into a supported side plank. And inhale, extend your right arm alongside the ear. Getting super long through the right side body. Really feeling the outer edge of your right foot anchoring you down onto the earth. One more full breath. And exhale, come back around. Refine your tabletop position. Knees are under our hips. Wrists are stacked underneath our shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine into your cat. Inhale to neutral. Extend the left leg long behind you, hip height. Maybe the right arm reaches alongside our right ear. Feel all your muscles around your midline and your torso wrapping inwards to create that stability. And exhale, curl knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. I think we have two more. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. One more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. And then begin to bend the left knee. Kick that left foot in towards your seat. Either hold here, squeezing the glutes, or backstroke your right arm to catch the left foot, kicking into your hand, taking a little bit of a bow shape, feeling the opening in the chest and that right shoulder. Really nice, everyone. And gently release. Right hand comes down to the mat. Ball of the left foot comes to the earth. The left leg is still long. Gently rock forward and back. Opening up the calf. Find stillness. Kick that right foot out to about a 45-degree angle. Spin the left heel all the way down. Inhale, peel the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then find your left arm alongside your ear, extending from the outer edge of your left foot all the way through the left fingertips. Full breath here. And exhale, come back through center, refine your tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the heart. Exhale, round the spine, gaze inward. Bring your big toes to touch, open up your knees, sink your hips to your heels, coming into a child's pose. Of course, if you need to keep your toes tucked and your hips a little bit lifted, that's absolutely fine. Wherever you are, try to have your knees nice and wide so you can invite almost a little bit of a back bend as you're allowing your chest to fall towards the earth. And as you know, this pose is always available to you throughout class. Feel free to take it if you ever need it. On an inhale, slither through onto your stomachs. Tops of the feet press into the earth, pelvis presses down into the earth. Inhale, draw the shoulders towards one another and down the back. Lift the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up the heart, gently pressing into your hands. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, peeling the heart open, really feel your upper back, your mid back, all those muscles really engage to lift everything up. And then exhale, lower down. Come through bent knees. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a few moments, pedal out the feet, swivel the hips, nod your head, just shake it out. Try to settle into this pose. Inhale, come forward, high plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. And then exhale, make your way back to a tabletop position. Step your right foot outside the right hand. And inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. Taking a gentle twist here. One more full breath. It should feel nice. And then exhale the right hand back down to the earth. Right knee goes back. We're in our tabletop position. Then the left foot steps outside the left hand. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Take that twist. A nice, big, luxurious breath. And left hand comes back to the mat. Step the left knee to meet the right. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. And slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Meet in a forward fold. Have a nice generous bend in the knees. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. You can sway it out from side to side if that feels good. And just thinking about each exhale, try to let something go. Maybe you can release one muscle, one thought. And release your hands to or towards the mat and slowly roll your way up to stand. We will meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Chest is broad, our shoulders are drawing down the back and towards one another. Inhale, sweep the arms up, high prayer, look up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive. Arms come all the way up overhead, high prayer. And exhale, pull it in through heart center for Tadasana. Inhale, arms sweep up, high prayer. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, find your flat back, looking out. Exhale, plant the hand, step the right foot back. Inhale, the left foot back. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. Really engage the upper back muscles. And exhale through bent knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high, down dog split. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left foot meets the right. And exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, high prayer. Exhale, pull it in through heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, high prayer. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, plant the hand, step the left foot back. Inhale, the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the heart. Baby cobra. This is Bhujangasana. And exhale, make your way to your downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, right foot meets the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, root to rise, high prayer. Exhale, pull it in through heart center. Ooh, hair in the eyeball. Inhale, arms sweep up, high prayer. Exhale, forward fold. This is Uttanasana. Inhale, find your flat back, prepare. Exhale, plant the hand, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale for upward facing dog or baby cobra. And exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Inhale the right leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Try to keep your shoulders square while you try to stack your hips one on top of the other. Inhale, re-extend the right leg long behind you. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Back knee taps down, untuck the back toes. Inhale, crawl up onto the thigh. Take a full breath here. Use the slight press into your thigh to help open up the chest. Maybe you can sink into that front left hip a little bit deeper, but maybe not. Then exhale, hands will come back down to frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, right foot meets the left, high plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a nice full breath. Inhale the left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Keep even pressure in both hands. Inhale the left leg high, down dog split. And then exhale, step that foot between the hands. Back knee taps down, untuck the back toes. Inhale, crawl your way up onto that left thigh. And slightly press that thigh skin a little bit away from you as you open up the chest. Nice broad collarbones. And exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, step the left foot to meet the right, high plank. And exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale for upward facing dog or baby cobra. And exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. And you can also come into a child's pose if you need a little bit more of a recovery. Really press into every single one of your fingers. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, high prayer. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. Allow the eyes to close for a moment. Come back to your breath, come back to your body. Inhale, arms reach up, high prayer. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back, prepare. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. high plank. And exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale for upward facing dog or baby cobra. And exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the right leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Twirl out the ankle in one direction, and then twirl it out in the other direction. Inhale to re-extend that right leg long behind you, down dog split. And exhale, step the foot between the hands. Back knee taps down once more. Untuck the back toes. If you have sensitive knees, you can always double fold your mat for a little extra cushioning, or if you have a blanket or a towel, you can place that underneath as well. We'll inhale, crawl up onto our thigh once more. Left arm comes alongside our ear. Inhale for lift, growing tall through the crown of the head. And then exhale, take a gentle side bend over to the right. Inhale back through center. Swim both hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Pull the fists down and away from you. Open up the heart. Maybe your gaze turns upwards. Really feel yourself getting really broad. And keep awareness in your core. Your belly is still engaged to support your back here. And exhale, release the hands, allow them to frame the front foot. Shift your hips back in space as you begin to straighten that front leg, coming into half split. If you have blocks and you need to bring the earth a little bit closer to you, please do. Your foot can either stay flat on the ground, or if it's starting to come up, really flex that foot to protect the knee. It's all a matter of your personal range of motion, of kind of how straight you can get that right leg. We'll be here for another 2 breaths. And just try to relax some part of the body that doesn't need to be tense. On the next exhale, rebend that right knee. Plant your hands on either side, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, right foot meets the left, high plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale for upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And as a reminder, if you ever want to skip one of the flows, you can always go straight to your downward facing dog from a high plank. Inhale the left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open up the hip. Take a few circles with the ankle, and then circle it out in the other direction. Inhale, re-extend the left leg long, squaring off the hips. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Back knee taps down, untuck the back toes. Provide whatever extra padding you may need. And as you're ready, inhale, come on up to that left thigh. Right hand comes along our ear, or right arm rather. Inhale, grow tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, take a gentle side bend over to the left. Inhale, back up. Swim both hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers. Maybe you have the opposite thumb on top this time. And inhale, draw that fist down and away from you. Really opening up the heart, shining it forward. Squeezing the inner thighs towards one another as you zip up through your abdomen. One more inhale. And exhale, hands release, come to frame the front foot. Shift your hips back in space. Coming into half split. Maybe your foot is flexed, maybe not. Blocks are always there for you. And if not blocks, maybe it's a chair. Maybe it's a can, maybe it's a box. One more full breath. And exhale, rebend that left knee. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Step the left foot to meet the right, high plank. And exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale for upward facing dog or baby cobra. And exhale, make your way to a downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees deeply, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, high prayer. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. Begin to shift your weight into your right leg. We're setting up for tree pose here. So the left heel peels off first, and then you pick up that left foot, open up the knee. Your left foot can either come to your ankle with your toes just resting on the earth, come to your shin, or your calf, or your inner thigh, just not your knee. Find your focal point, wherever that is. Your foot presses into your leg presses back into your foot. And maybe you let the limbs of your tree grow as you open up your arms into a V. Bring your hands back to heart center. Draw your knee forward, release the foot, and then begin to tip forward, passing through warrior three on our way to a high lunge. Really nice, everyone. And exhale, settle into your high lunge. Right hand comes to the right thigh. Inhale, reach that left arm up and over, taking a deeper side bend. Inhale, back up through center. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, draw your heart open. Exhale, just bow slightly forward. Inhale, pull yourself back up, keeping your chest broad and lifted. Exhale, gently bow forward. One more. Inhale, opening up the heart. Exhale, slightly bowing forward. Release the hands, allow them to frame the front foot, and step the left foot to meet the right. Make sure they're about hips width distance. Our left hand will come directly underneath our face, essentially. So about 6 inches in front of our feet in the center of the mat. Left knee bends. Inhale, peel the right arm open, coming into a forward fold twist. And remember here, we want to grow super tall through the crown of the head, reaching forward. And then maybe we can twist a little bit deeper. You should feel a nice stretch in your outer right hip and leg. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, high prayer. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. Begin to shift your weight into the left leg this time. And then pick up the right heel and place that right foot at whatever point on the left leg works for you today. Find your focal point, also known as your drishti. Settle the breath. Maybe your tree grows some branches. Hands come back to prayer if they're not there already. Draw the right knee forward as you release the foot. Tip forward. Visit your warrior 3 just for a moment, creating that T shape. And then bend the left knee to tap the right ball of the foot onto the earth. Coming into your high lunge. That was really good, Dad. I know you may not think so, but it was. There was a lot of control there. And exhale, just settle into your hips. Left hand to left thigh. Inhale for that lift. And then exhale, take a gentle side bend. Inhale, back up through center. Swing both hands behind you. Interlace your hands. Maybe take the opposite thumb on top, so the awkward clasp. Inhale, draw your fist down and away from you. Shine that heart forward. And exhale, slightly bow forward. Inhale, pick yourself back up. Opening up. Exhale, slightly bow. Inhale, lift your way last time. And exhale, gently bow. Release the hands, allow them to frame the front foot. Step the right foot to meet the left. We're meeting in a forward fold with our feet about hip width distance at the top of the mat. This time our right hand will come about 6 inches in front of our feet in the center of the mat. Tent up onto your fingertips. Bend the right knee this time. Really lengthen through the crown of the head, grow tall in the torso. And then inhale to reach the left arm towards the ceiling, coming into this forward fold twist. And if you have blocks, you can always place your hand on a block. That oftentimes gives you even more length in your torso as you twist here. One more breath. And exhale, gently fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, high prayer. And exhale, pull it in through heart center. We are going to play with dancer's pose. I will give a lot of steps along the way, and you can stop at any point that feels good for you. It's all good yoga. So we're going to shift our weight into the right leg. I'll face you this time. So we'll shift our weight into the right leg. Kick your left foot in towards your seat, and then grab for it with your left hand, as if you're taking a simple quad stretch here. Option to just stay here, thinking about drawing your shoulders towards each other as if you had your hands clasped behind your back. And find your focal point. Right arm reaches alongside our ear, if that's available for you. This is great place to stay and hold. Play with squeezing your glute to release that hip flexor. Or if you'd like to take it up a notch, you can begin to kick your foot into your hand, pulling your foot towards you with your hand, but try to keep that chest lifted. Coming into dancer's pose. And wherever you are, we'll be here for one breath. And then exhale, begin to come back upright. Gently release your foot. And we're gonna actually step it behind us as if we're taking a little curtsy. So our left foot is crossed behind the right leg. Square off your hips so they're facing forward. Inhale, both hands up. Right hand catches the left wrist and take a gentle side bend. And then inhale back through center. Bring your feet a little wider than hips width distance and just swing your arms from side to side. We call this ringing the temple bell. Just neutralizing the spine here. All right, and come back through center. We will begin to shift our weight into the left leg this time. Take that right foot in towards your seat. Grab hold with the right hand. If you're just holding here, try to keep your knees in line with one another. Sometimes the knee wants to stick its way out. Try to keep them in line. Left arm reaches alongside our ear. Option is stay here, or if you'd like to play with the deeper back bend, begin to kick your foot into your hand. Your hand pulls your foot towards you, keeping the chest lifted, creating this bow shape in dancer's pose. This is called Nadaranjasana. One more full breath. And slowly come back through center. Release the right foot and step it behind the left leg. Square off your hips. Inhale, both hands up. Left hand catches the right wrist. And take a side bend. Feel a nice deep stretch along that whole right side body. Excuse me. And inhale, back up. Feet a little wider than hip width. And swing the arms from side to side. One more time. Ringing that temple bell, just letting it go. It should feel nice on the back here. And then bring your feet together. Inhale, your arms up. And exhale, fold forward over the legs. And then just bring your seat towards your heels so that we're coming to sit down. Bring your feet together. Open up the knees nice and wide. Let's grab our ankles here and try to bring your heels as close to your pelvis as possible. And that might mean our knees are up a little bit, and that's fine. But find whatever is that sweet spot for you. Sit up nice and tall. Sometimes it's nice even to sit up on a block for something like this. So you can be kind of at that front edge of your block, have your hips a little bit more lifted so that you can have a nice straight back here. And begin to fold, hinging at the hips, any amount. You feel a nice deep stretch in your inner thighs. Relax your head. Really nice, everyone. And inhale your way back up. Close your knees like a book. Extend them long in front of you. We'll do a very simple forward fold here. Again, you can stay up on your block. That helps give you more of that pelvic tilt action that we like. You can have as much bend in your knees as you need. Really squeeze your inner thighs and your legs towards one another. Inhale, grow tall through the crown of the head. Lift the ribs out of your hips. And then exhale, hinging at the waist. Fold forward any amount until you start feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. You may not have to fold forward very much. And then once you've found that place that feels right for you, relax your head and your neck. Heart opening is a very energizing practice. So it's important to come back into ourselves, into the body, feel really grounded after working with a lot of heart opening and back bending. And slowly begin to inhale your way back up. Hug your knees towards you, grab behind your thighs, and gently roll onto your back. Bringing your knees with you. Let's cross the right knee over the the right ankle over the left knee. Flex both feet. Grab behind your left thigh. And then draw this whole shape in towards your chest, any amount. Really trying to keep your spine long on the earth and relax your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Maybe lick your lips to release your tongue. And let that relax. Release your hand, stamp that left foot on the earth, and then drop this whole shape over to the right. You can bring the arms out to a T, gaze over the left shoulder. We're in a spinal twist with our right ankle crossed over the left knee. If that feels a little too deep, you can release the foot from the knee. Inhale, back through center, releasing that ankle from the knee if you have it. And then cross the left ankle on top of the right knee this time. Thread your hands behind that right thigh. Flex both feet. And then draw this shape in towards your chest, any amount. Relax your head. Relax your shoulders. Release the tension behind your eyeballs. And gently release your right thigh, step the right foot onto the earth. Open up your arms to a T and then drop your knees over to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. Option to keep your left ankle on top of the right knee or simply remove it. Release the right ankle from the left knee. Inhale back through center. Tuck your knees in towards your chest. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze tight like a ball. And exhale. Release everything onto the earth. Sitting up for Shavasana, our final resting pose. And just let all the effort slip away. Allow the earth to support you completely here. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring awareness back into the body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling the ankles and the wrists. Inhale, reach your arms long overhead. Take a nice deep morning stretch. And bend your knees, draw the soles of the feet to the earth, and gently roll onto one side, using your arm as a pillow, and pausing here for a moment, letting it all sink in. And as you're ready, gently pressing your way up to a comfortable seat. Your eyes can remain heavy or closed. Hands will come to prayer at heart center. We bow our heads slightly in gratitude for practice and for each other. Thank you all for being here with me today and for sharing your open hearts, your love, your kindness with me each and every day. The light in me bows to the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all.